Cassandra at the start of the game is trying to take Delray Hollow, which is controlled by the head of the black mob, Sammy Robinson. When Sal Marcano betrays Lincoln and he kills Sammy and Ellis, he hands over Delray Hollow to the Dixie Mafia, which is headed up by a guy named Richie Doucette. As they kind of come together, realize that they have this common enemy, they decide to team up and decide to work together to take him down because they know it will further their cause in kind of helping their criminal empire, but also their local community as well, which they feel has kind of been a victim of the kind of the city system and Marcano as well.
The two of them don't trust each other very much. Lincoln is concerned that at any given point in time, Cassandra may turn on him, and you know, Cassandra doesn't trust that he's going to look out for the people in the Hollow in the midst of his war on the Marcano crime family.
History tells me that giving you more guns might be unhealthy for me.
It's not like that. Not anymore. I'll see to it they get in the hands of the right people.
Cassandra realizes that she will never realize her dream of taking the Hollow unless she assists Lincoln. But also part of that conversation that she has with Lincoln is the idea that as Lincoln dismantles Sal Marcano's organization, he may hand over other sections of the city to her.
Peggy 18.
I'm curious, Mr. Donovan. How exactly did you amass such a detailed knowledge of New Bordeaux?
Like I'd tell any of you assholes.
Mr. Donovan!
Look, New Bordeaux's more than an outline on a map. It's a collection of districts, cultures, people. My job was to listen and observe. Identify the relevant target. Provide Lincoln with a blueprint. He did the rest.
Could you give this committee an example of what you mean?
Yeah, all right. Take Delray Hollow, where Lincoln grew up. The Hollow's filled with pride, hope. But beneath that is a layer of fear, of anger, with a sense you gotta scratch and claw for everything.
The fuck are you?
Frisco Fields. Manicured lawns, perfect smiles, southern charm. Thing is, it's all a show, a facade. Just because the knife comes out of a monogram sleeve doesn't mean it won't cut your throat. The French War. Home to every fantasy and perversion you can imagine. But if you're not careful, those appetites will come back around on you. Be the very thing that kills you. Bayou Phantom. It's beautiful down there. Serene even. But it's also vicious, wild, unpredictable.
Ah, yes. Pointfordun. A proud people, the Irish.
The entire district runs on whiskey and rage. People up there never back down. Never. On the surface, South Downs looks like a nice blue-collar neighborhood. Safe. Friendly, even. It's all a cover, though. Cover for violence and lawlessness. You could almost mistake Barclay Mills and Tikva Harbor for normal American industrial zones. But in order to do that, you'd have to ignore all the brutality and workplace accidents. Downtown, the prosperous heart of the city. Concrete, steel, the wheels of government, and greasing the whole thing is an endless stream of graft and corruption. Then there's River Row. Whole damn district's just one never-ending knife fight.
This is all very poetic, Mr. Donovan, but it doesn't explain...
How Lincoln Clay took down the entire city in the summer of '68. He did it by mastering the one thing everyone in New Bordeaux understands. Power.
Love is